Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to American Running Garage. Today we're going to get back on the bobber build. It's been a little while. I still don't have anything but fans cooling me off in here, so I don't know how long I'm going to be out here. But today we plan on doing the old hi-ya and chop out the back end of the bike. We're going to work on taking off the mufflers and these rear foot pegs because it's a bobber. Nobody's going to be riding back there. And that's probably all I'm going to get to today just because it's hot. It's real hot. But yeah, sit back, grab your favorite beverage of choice, and let's get to chopping. So I'm going to start by taking off the tank because I don't want to mess it up, because I like it. We will set this out of the way. All right, so if you notice I got blue tape up here. This is roughly where I'm going to be cutting. There are two mounting spots right here where you mounted the seat on. We're not going to be using the original seat, so after I cut in the future, I will probably cut those tabs out because I do not plan on reusing them. And so let's get to it. Alrighty guys, so we got the rear pillion piece cut out. If you're wondering what I'm doing with this piece of sheet metal, it's because I didn't feel like taking my tire off and I didn't want to accidentally cut my tire. So I made this custom piece of sheet metal. I didn't really make this for this bike, but it just happened to work out that this little slit here just worked its way under the spring, so it kind of held it in place and then I could flip it around. Now that I have the back end cut out, like I said earlier, I'm probably going to cut these tabs off right here, sand this down, and then I will probably take the same sheet metal and make a little plate that goes over the back. I'm not going to do that today because there's other stuff I want to get done. But this is like one of the scariest parts if you're ever making a bobber, is actually cutting something off of the stock bike. Don't be scared to do it, but once you commit, you kind of committed to it, you know what I'm saying? So let's get now going to the mufflers and let's pop those puppies off. All right guys, so before I get down to the muffler, I just decided to go and get these foot pegs out of the way. So if you have one of these bikes, this is going to be a 14 millimeter. Just go use a 14 millimeter wrench on the inside because it has a nut and a bolt, and then a 14 millimeter if you don't drop it. If this was a 10 millimeter, it would have ran away just then, just that fast. But you're gonna have a 14 millimeter on the outside. So let's go ahead and pop this piece off. All right guys, now that we got the foot pegs out of the way, the rear foot pegs, we're gonna remove this bolt, which is the muffler mounting bolt to this little frame extension piece. So we're gonna pull that off, and then we will, I don't know if you can see it very well, but we are going to, whoopsie, we're going to, once we get that off, we're gonna take off this shield right here, this little shield plate, and then there should be a screw under here and a screw right up here. And then, depending on how many cuss words we have to use, this muffler should come right on out. And then we'll probably put this shield back because this pipe will come down and it probably is this real skinny little funky looking thing. And I don't know if I'm going to put mufflers on this or just leave it kind of straight piped. We'll see once we get there. Here we go. All right guys, so what I didn't know, and I should have known because they do this on all the older bikes. I should have realized it and I didn't. This muffler right here is welded in place. So it's not like on a modern day bike like your Harley or Indian or anything modern where your muffler's a slip-on. So this, I'm gonna have to remove all the pipes, you know, and then chop it out. So I think I'm gonna save that for a later video because you can see I am sweaty because it is hot. So we did a little bit of chopping. I might put everything together real quick and just see, kind of mock it up, and see what she's gonna look like. But yeah, that was kind of frustrating because I was really wanting to get these pipes off of here today, but that's not the case. All right, guys, so what I forgot to mention was the size of these bolts. They're 14 millimeter. Not real hard to take off. Pretty simple, your basic hand tools. I know you saw me use my electric wrench because I'm lazy and it's hot. So I just wanted to get these off. But yeah, next time we will probably, once I figure out what I'm gonna get, whether it's a window unit or something to cool this shop down a little bit more so I can spend a little bit more time out here, I will pull off the pipes, we'll chop the pipes, and then put the pipes back on. So, man, I was really hoping we could get to that today. But anywho, it doesn't always work out. You know, anytime you get into an old bike, old car, old truck, you're always gonna find something that you didn't have in the plans. And you know what? That's okay, because that's part of the adventure of making something your own. So when you guys are getting into it, don't get frustrated. Just learn and have a good time. Well, hit like, subscribe, don't like, tell a friend, have a cold beverage, and try to stay cool, guys. I'll see you next time. Later.